Dude, this is dude. When I'm looking at a hand like this, I know I'm playing good Hearthstone. like, this is good Hearthstone. Double Queen Azshara, double Horde of the Ancients. I could get 2 more Horde of the Ancients. Man, that's some good spicy Hearthstone action, man.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
I don't know who this deck comes from. This was just on HS Replay. It's basically got some Giants payoff. This one in particular is running Brann and Azshara, I think is another kind of finisher. This is a 16 damage burst combo post-Guff, and you got a lot of mana to work with. And Zola in here too. So this one looked like a really fun version of it with some Zola shenanigans for Giants or Onyxia or Alex, whatever you want. And it's really good against Quest Hunter. We saw it's, yeah, not great against Pirate Warrior, only 41%. Not disastrous, but good against Quest Hunter. And just a fun ramp deck, right? I like the style of deck a lot. Just make big things, play big stuff. Play Brann and Queen Azshara, right? There's a lot of cool combos. We like Helpkeeper. Onyxia, despite the high mulligan win rate again, I think we toss. I can't trust it. I don't believe it yet. How's it going, Regis? Have you played the Silence OTK Priest deck? You mean like the mill version? Again, I really begrudge that being called a silence deck. It's not your fault. It's what everybody's calling it. It's just replay at least. But it's really a mill deck. It's, if you mean the Amulet Xyrella Shellfish deck, it's really a mill deck. More than a silence deck. I would say anyway. What's a mill deck? A mill deck is a deck that makes your opponent lose their cards. By either overfilling their hand and burning them or pushing them towards fatigue damage and killing them with fatigue damage. So the mill priest deck in particular is running Shellfish with Death Rattle to draw 2 cards. It's the reason it's being classified as silence deck is because they silence that guy and make copies of him as a big 7/7 and then wow, okay, this is actually really interesting.
Good morning, my beautiful Kel.
I think we ramp here for sure, right? Because I have the reload here. It's a great board. The reason it's being called a mill deck is because then they have the Xyrella and Amulet to summon a bunch of those guys with Death Rattle. And a reason I'm calling it a mill deck. And then Xyrella, after all of those have died, Xyrella makes the opponent draw, 10 cards, 15 cards, whatever, to mill them out. But I mean, to be fair, it is kind of a silence deck for the first portion of the game, but then it mills you at the end. So I guess it depends on what part of the deck you're kind of classifying. But I don't know, a silence deck to me would be more built into silence specifically, I guess. Huh, do I actually want the bigger minion or just the free gardener? I don't know, Warrior, you don't want to go too fast, but I also want to go.
Good morning,
So let's...
my beautiful Kel.
Let's go. I don't worry too much about how big this is, right? Okay, Naga Giants are incoming soon. Guff is here, is great. Might need some good Moonlit guidances to give me enough threats in this matchup. I'm not running Kazakhstan on this list. I'm not running anything, it's not my list, but the person who made this is not running Kazakhstan. This list doesn't have Kazakhstan, so we can't go forever against a control warrior, right? I actually do need to make sure my threats connect. I mean, Azshara can give me a bit more value. I have burst damage outs with Alex and Brann and stuff. I could just make like a bunch of Zolas and Brann Alex stuff and like try to get a, I don't know, 32 damage combo over a couple turns. So there's ways to end the game fairly decisively, but I gotta get him there. Wow. I guess that's setting up for another ranker, maybe? I find that intriguing. Can I maybe just play a Naga Giant in that case? So that if they do commit to the ranker, I just get to hit them for 8 again? I don't think they have an execute, or they would have just used it this turn, perhaps. Although, not necessarily, I guess. Yeah. I mean, this certainly feels like setting up a second ranker. Is there ever a world where I like Wrath my own 4/1 to deny them a heal? And to cycle and to play a Naga Giant. You know what I mean? It's not like crazy. I'm not sure it's good either though. I don't think it's good either. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in though. So I can set him up next turn at least maybe. Let's just wait. Yeah, I agree. It's not crazy. I agree. It's not an insane notion. I don't think it's a good one, but it's not insane either. Yeah, sure. We can live guidance for sure. We want copies of good stuff. I want big good stuff. Zola's not exactly a big stuff, but she makes more stuff. So, yeah, I can actually get an extra Azshara here, right? Man, I kind of want to Brann Azshara, but I'm only gonna get. Well, no, I have the other Zola in deck. I don't need to play the Zola now, actually. Yeah, that's right. Let's just wait then. Yeah. This is still a copy. It's just I draw the other one immediately. But next turn I can go here and get a lot of value back. Because I think this is a game that's going to demand a lot of value, right? So for now, let's just play a giant. I don't need to draw the original, basically. I can stretch the game out a little bit. I'm not... I mean, this deck might be one that has some burst potential with, like, Galvangar and, like, the to the front combo. So... I might be wrong to go super, super greedy, but also I know they just have enough removal that I need to go at least a little greedy, probably. But this is a monster turn next turn, and I haven't got to do this yet, so it looks really fun. I think we can do it now, right? Let's do it now. I do lose the Alexstrasza brand stuff, I guess, but I get a lot of other awesome things. I'm playing for such a greedy line. Like, just going in on Giants would arguably be correct, right? But I don't care. I don't care. So I put in a Wrath just to get these a little further along. I don't know. The Horn of the Ancients and the Dredge do it, so now I think we're fine. Okay. Could take the Brann back and play for, like, Alex outs, but I like this better. Colossal still give me good win conditions too, right? And it's not like we don't have a good board either, right? This is actually a pretty meaningful board too. We're looking at a fair bit of damage here, 17 or something. So, dude, this is, dude, when I'm looking at a hand like this, I know I'm playing good Hearthstone. like this is good Hearthstone. Double Queen Azshara, double Horn of the Ancients. I could get 2 more Horn of the Ancients, man. That's some good spicy Hearthstone action, man. Saw this list on Aces replay. What are you trying to do with Brann and Zola? I think stuff like this. Honestly, though, for a lot of matchups, Zola Giants is really what you're looking for. You can just... A lot of decks can't answer Giants. Apparently, this deck can't answer Infinite Azsharas, or they're thinking about it a lot. I don't know. They didn't have a good way to deal with this 8-8 last turn. Maybe they're just kind of stuck. They're hovering, so I don't think they're DC'd, but they're not even hero powering. Maybe they had a mobile DC or something? I don't know. I feel kind of bad. Like, should I greed this or not?
This must be the way.
Dude. Dude, I'm gonna need them to come back, dude. Dude, I'm really gonna need them to come back. Actually,
Look at me.
I need hand space. I'm really gonna need them to come back. That's a good Hearthstone hand. That's a good Hearthstone hand.
That rope's burning again.
Okay. I don't even think this is right anymore. But oh no, what the heck, dude?
Everything's shipshape.
What's happening? We're both like... What's going on? The game freezes when you Brann Azshara? It even froze me. I need to restart? Oh. Brann Azshara, but it worked. Oh, so it worked for me the first time, but they crashed. And then the second time it crashed me. Oh, they're back. Okay. Dude, do I just have lethal now though? Not quite, but horns are probably very good. Nellie's good. Oh, this did go through, by the way, I guess. Good point. I could actually, somebody in chat said this, I could have just taken this and would have been better. I don't know if this is good because my hand's gonna be too full. Whatever, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Gaia. Oh, cool. Unfortunately, I can only get one of these, though. Am I crazy or do these numbers look weird? Why do I feel like those numbers look weird? Should have maybe just taken a Xalatath here, right? Might have had lethal. I think I still do, actually. I think I still do have lethal. This game is weird, man. This game is very strange. Yeah, I still do have lethal. What in the world? So, we traded disconnects, basically. So weird, dude. That is really strange. Maybe I should have still conceded, because I'm the one who started that chain. I mean, for the record, I think we were still going to win, but that is crazy. Yeah, let's keep it wild growth. Is scale good enough for reactivity against Pirate Warrior? I doubt it. I don't know. This is a tough matchup against Pirate Warrior. I think I probably need like a big swing off Gardeners and Miracle Growths or something to just like counter push them. I suspect it's going to be really hard though. Like we saw, it had a bad winner against Pirate Warrior. Coin a pirate already? Man, must be a one drop into like Amalgamon 2.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle sword.
I think I hero bar this always to deny Amalgam, right? Maybe I even Wrath. I don't know. These Wraths are good at killing 3 health stuff later though, like Cannoneers, so maybe not. I think I gotta save those for Cannoneers. Let's take the easy hit while we have it. No real hurry to draw cards at the moment. Maybe we'll be soon, to be fair, but not yet anyway.
Let's see.
Just that guy? It's good. Have you tried Thief Rogue? Not yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Right now I'm trying to play like good decks from day one. So we had a few lists that popped up, like Ramp Druid, that were really good from day one. And then after this, we'll go back to more like slightly fun stuff. I mean, this is actually a pretty fun deck, I think, actually, for the record. Naga Giants are cool. A lot of fun stuff happening here, but this is mostly being played for science. Is Reddit down? I have no idea. It's a cool website called Down Detector I use for that stuff. I think that's what it's called. I always just Google like Down Detector, whatever shows up. I think that's it. Okay. This is, I mean, in the scheme of Pirate Warrior starts, this is definitely one of the slower ones, right? I don't really care about them getting 3 armor. I do probably care about them getting, you know, a Cannoneer hitting me in the face for 45, right? That's a little scarier to me. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. I don't think it's Guff. I think it's Nourish. I think I go Green Thumb Gardener, Nourish.
What is the
I think I draw cards. Like, obviously Guff is the better card usually, but specifically in this instance, I have cards that interact really well with big spells, right? I have Naga Giants getting cheaper, and I have Green Thumbs enabling the Nourish next turn. Guff heals 5, which is not irrelevant. Guff also draws a card. So does the card Guff draws
time is running out?
outweigh it? Yeah, maybe it does. I can't pass up my buddy. Like, I just can't give you up, Guff. You're too good to me, Guff. I can't quit you, Guff. I'm gonna go ahead and weave that in because I think every mana point matters on the Naga Giant, right? Not so worried about the 2 damage or anything. That's not that scary. I think the damage matters. I can't give you up, Guff, dude. I can't quit you. Love Guff too much. I think I have a little bit of Guff energy in my heart, you know? I'm a bit Guff-like. That's why I resonate with Guff, I think. I would love to get a big spell here, by the way, and then play Guff after the Gardener. I really want to get the Gardener in. I need a Nourish, I need a Miracle Growth, I need a Scale. Aquatic Form could actually find me one of those, yeah. If I get a Nourish here, I'll be very happy. Well, actually, oh yeah, I can't take a Miracle Growth. It has to be Nourish. Wild Growth's not good enough. The odds of me finding Nourish are incredibly slim. But that's okay. If I do, I'm really happy. If I don't, probably okay. Yeah, we'll take scale for next turn for sure. That's fine. Actually, Guff will draw it immediately, won't he? That's also fine. It's making all this stuff get very cheap very soon. And of course, gives me reactivity too. I'm not running the 1 mana legendary. Am I having a brain fart? I guess I don't know what you're referencing. Oh, Ivis. Oh, Ivis. I don't know. I would like Ivis in this list, but this is just the best list of HS replays. So apparently Ivis is not... I don't know. Just doesn't make the cut. Lowers their win rate, apparently. Or Ivis decks would likely be higher, right? Okay, so scale is very good at this board. The challenge is if I put in the Gardener, am I going to limit my ability to clear? That's 5, 6, 7. No, 4 and 6. Okay, no. So I can put in the Gardener and still scale. I can't play 2 Gardeners though, unfortunately. If I go here and here, this goes down to 4. Doesn't help me either. Could also Wrath. Does that change anything?
Good morning, my beautiful Kelly.
It does, right? Because then I can play both of these. And still... And then I get 5/5s, right? It's like sort of less efficient, but also I get 5/5s. You know what I mean? Like 5/5s are worth a lot. So I really kind of want to Wrath for draw, though, too, is a question. Because I'm out of cards.
That rope's burning again.
Are 5/5s good enough? I don't think 5/5s are good enough, no. I'm gonna win. I just don't think 5/5s impact the game enough right now, right? Like, he's still 39. He's not creating a win condition yet, so save the Wrath for draw maybe in a more efficient fashion. Just think, I'm basically saying I think I can get more out of this Wrath than a 5/5 later, which in hindsight, yeah, it sounds kind of crazy, but I don't know. If I had a good Miracle Growth, right, there's a lot of things I could do here which dramatically improve my chances, I think. Okay, no Rokara this turn, thankfully. That does look like a Shiver clear, though. This would be a nice time to have a Mutanus, wouldn't it, man? Yes, I'm probably still not Wrathing to draw here, unfortunately. Nourish, okay. Nourish for draw is pretty exciting. Surely we'll get a bigger spell than this, right? For the Gardener. It's not guaranteed, but I'm hopeful.
Good morning, my beautiful Kelly.
This is just such a cool interaction, by the way. I don't Wrath that. I think this taunts enough against that 3/2, right? He's mostly going to be spending mana on Rokara here, so that 3/2 won't really contest this that well. And then I get to play a Giant alongside it, right? Just kind of hoping for a second Giant here to set up some win conditions. Okay, so this is theoretically 21 damage. I need another 20. So even Alex off the top here wouldn't be enough. I'd have the mana, but it wouldn't be lethal. I guess I could heal myself in that case. Just go for a mega board. You have another Guff to heal a little too. Stack can do a lot of big things, by the way, man. It's kind of crazy. So if they go Rokara, I think I gotta respect the Rokara one way or another. I need to kill it somehow. I'll probably start with a Moonlit Guidance, see what I grab. Maybe like an Onyxia or something is a good way to clear the Rokara. Even Alex is actually a pretty decent way to clear the Rokara. Yeah, just Zero Bar. Oh man, I just hit the Onyxia anyway. Okay. I guess that makes my life a little easier. Yeah, I mean, really wish I had an Earthen Scales here. I'd feel a little safer. I mean, I think I'm pretty safe behind this taunt anyway, but... Oh, that's a low roll weapon, actually. One of the only ones. Actually, a low roll pirate, too, because the game's probably going to end before that gets to interact. So that's actually pretty awesome. Okay. So surely this board will stay here, right? I mean, I guess they could, like, have a tech brawl or something. I think that would make their deck dramatically weaker, but it's not impossible. Didn't even hit Earthen Scales, and I think we have a pretty good chance to win here. I think it's like I said, because they kind of hit that Cargo Guard side of the deck instead of the other side of the deck, right? Yeah, Smite would have been nuts with this, too. But instead it's immune, and it just leaves you dead on board, right? Is 24 enough? 16? Actually, it might be. I'm not out of the woods yet, right? If you hit series at 20, 22, I only have 21? 16 and 7. It's 23. It's actually not lethal. Do I have any good way to get a lethal Alexstrasza? Earthen Scales? Yeah, I have quite a few, actually. Okay, let's just draw a lot of cards, then. Okay, those are not actually ways to get lethals. I'm not insane, right? Like, I actually don't have it, right?
This must be the way.
Earthen Scales, okay. It's like, dude, I'm not crazy, right? It's not there. I don't have it. I had to get at least one Earthen Scales. Cool. Okay, so the chill heal 19 or whatever at the end didn't hurt, but thankfully the lethal's all we needed. Okay.
Comes in many forms.
Mech Paladin might be pretty tough. They do give me a little bit of time usually, though. I'm just not sure if I should be keeping Enervate in the mulligan. You probably have a little bit of data about that. Let's see what HS Replay says. Got one anyway. Mulligan win rate. Yeah, Enervate's not exactly what you're looking for. You want Guff, you want Wild Growth. Honestly, Raid Boss on Nixia has a high mulligan win rate, which is hilarious. I love it. Nourish is good. Oh, this is showing Overgrowth, though. This isn't old. I can't look at the latest filtering, so scratch everything I said. None of that's true. I don't know. I said Overgrowth is a good mulligan card, so we can't trust that data. I think it rounded in the old set, too.
Guides you.
Okay, we do like Wild Growth, though. This is nice. You can go Enervate Green Thumb next turn, but it does nothing. I don't have a big spell. I can refresh 0 mana crystals. It's 6 mana. How exciting. Need to hit like a Nourish here, actually, would be perfect. Ah, yes. Now I could go Enervate Green Thumb into Nourish. That's probably good, right? Can also hero power. I definitely want to get some board back. I'll be close to Alex soon as well.
Good morning, my beautiful kill.
Is there any world where I draw cards off this? Do I think the Alex/Naga Giant line is enough to win the game, I guess? I really don't guess I do. I think I need to draw cards. I don't think the ramp is going to be good enough right now. If I had a Miracle Growth in hand, like, sure, that would change, but I don't. I think this is better. Yeah, I just don't think that was enough. The ramp just didn't really line up that well. This feels a lot better to me. Righteous Defense. Wow. Okay. Punished for the 5/5, man. Uncool, sir. Man, I don't know if I can play. Oh, okay. That's also my problem. I was gonna say I don't know if I can play Aquatic Form here because I can't get Miracle Growth, right? There's like a lot of good cards I wouldn't be able to hit, but certainly top deck Guff solves the problem, man. That feels very good. So now Aquatic Form can hit anything except on Nixia or Naga Giant. I really just want to hit Miracle Growth in most cases, right? This might just be an Alex, though. Very clean Alex here. This feels like a Reno, by the way, right?
Pick me, pick me.
A lot of random stuff here. No, Alex is not good enough anymore. Scale's pretty good though. Yeah, we can just do scale.
Paddle away now.
Scale's fine. Okay. Giants basically gonna be free next turn in many cases. We can go scales maybe if we need it. Probably open with aquatic form. Can grab anything now because giants are cheap. I think they'll probably show up as 5 in the dredge, right? I don't know how that works. Miracle Growth would be good too. I just need always more resources. So.
True strength comes from within.
Nourish again for draw is pretty cool too. Huh, that still shows as 20. I don't know how that works. Do you guys know how that works? I don't know how that works. I probably won't get it, will I? With the Nourish, I don't think I take the Guidance, right? I think I just take the Gardener here. I get to refresh 5. I still get to Nourish. I get a 5/5.
Good morning, my beautiful Kelp.
I don't need ramp, right? It just doesn't matter much. I need cards. I think I need cards. I've determined. I mean, this is definitely what the Zola's for, right?
That rope's burning again.
Isn't it? I mean, it's obviously good on a lot of things, but it feels pretty good here, I gotta say. Let's hold on the scales, right? What? I don't really need the life right now. Who knows? Might be an important buff later. Are we scared of equality? I don't know. It's a Reno Paladin. It's really hard to imagine. Either way, I don't think this is an over-investment because we need to create winning board states, right? Like, we can't just chill forever. It's just 2 giants. It's not like I'm in on multiple miracle growths and like a million things. Ooh. Okay. Sure. The Brood Mother. Do we wrath this? Nah, right. We might need a better target. There's like divine shields and stuff that are insane. Let's chill. Otaku, who thanks for the tier 1. So we're holding Brann Alex now as a win condition 2, by the way. It's 16 damage out of nowhere. Shara also can give me some damage outs with Xal'atath, actually. Is that a lethal right now? I have 3 spells. That's 6 additional damage. I have 8 and 10 on board's 18. But I have board space for Alex and Xal'atath and all those spells and Queen Azshara. That's 14, 15, 16, 18 mana. Not quite. I don't think we're there quite yet for that. Soon, maybe, though. I bet there are some lethal outs soon. They lost a weapon there, right? Maybe. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention. So we have 12. This gives me potentially more. Let's just go for the miracle growth for now. I don't think we're quite ready to turn the corner just yet. So Brann Alex is incoming though. So now going face definitely feels a little more important. Let's maybe go for a Colossal here. Well, I don't know. The Xal'atath sets me up for the win too, though. Maybe I still go Xal'atath. Yeah, I have a lot of 0 mana spells, right? Xal'atath should be fine. I know it's like more exciting to just send everything like into Colossal mode, right? But I think this is the better Hearthstone play. Just gives me a lot of win conditions now. Like, I know it's more fun, but I do want to win Hearthstone games. It's kind of cool seeing these like different win conditions. I think even if they fully clear the board here, we're totally fine, right? Which I don't think they're going to totally clear the board, but even if they did, I think we got it.
The light dims, but we fight.
Flash a light. Did he just play that unactivated? Or wait, no. Why somebody said unactive? Not active, lol. What's not active? I don't know what's not active, but we have it very, very easy lethal here.
Who knows what secrets they lie?
I don't know. We had 8 billion damage. There's 17 ways to win that game. So, okay, I see why this deck feels good, man. It's just got so much just stuff, like just so many big things. I went into like, what was that, like a 20 damage board. I had like 2 8/8s, a 5/5, and a 2/2. They totally cleared it, and I was just like, okay, whatever. We'll just do it 3 more times, right? Like, you just keep coming. All right, Wild Growth's good. I think she actually has a good mulligan win rate in this deck, but I'm not ballsy enough to keep her. She actually has like the 3rd highest mulligan win rate. It's probably technically correct to keep her, but I don't know. Mage feels too fast to that for me. I don't trust my ramp enough. Click Clockers, pretty slow. Do we Wrath for that? No, we can use the Wrath to maybe finish off a Mecha Shark, right? Far too valuable. This guy's good though with Wild Growth. That's nice. Phoenix, that's actually really funny. Phoenix, for day 1 of trying to keep a streak of Regis noticing me, and then I immediately said, "Hey, Phoenix," and he says, "Day 1 complete. My job here is done." That's actually really funny. Oh, dude. Okay, man, they got a little greedy there, but I don't hate it. I can't deal with it yet. Next turn, I'll have a 4/4 pop up. But they're gonna get some value, right? They're gonna get something out of this. Will I be able to keep both? I don't know.
Ruins dead ahead.
Okay, boy. Earthen Scales on this is like, eh. Ooh, Aquatic Form? Activates Azshara next turn. Anything to do it now, though? I guess I'm just wrathing for draw on a 2/1 and just trading. I don't get too fancy here, right? I don't think I can get too fancy. We'll save in the Aquatic Form. Doesn't really do a lot. I think the only question is Earthen Scales, right? Do I Earthen Scales? I just don't see how. I don't think I can. So much bigger later. So I can go Azshara next turn. I could maybe even Earthen Scales Azshara next turn, honestly. It's not terrible. If I think I'm dead, of course I'll have to. Am I sure Wrath can't go face? I am indeed sure. The minion text applies to both. Man, are we really talking about Wrath functionality after like 7 or 8 years? we're still talking about Wrath, man. So if I innervate into Aquatic Form, it counts me at 7 mana, right? Like I can get a Scale or a Growth here. I'm confident, right? It does. I don't hit those. I do hit Guff. Is Guff worth it here? Gives me Onyxia sooner, but we'll slow on board. I don't know. Let's see. What do we draw? Because this kind of needs to die, but I hit a Wrath. Don't. Ugh. God, I'm gonna die. I'm not on Onyxia yet, so I'm just dead in the meantime, right? I can go Azshara into a Colossal, though. That's not bad. A lot of Colossals will deal with this board. The card has been out for 8 years, yet not one person has tried to make it go face in all that time. Yeah, the 1 damage is still keeping the minion text from the front half. It's saying deal 3 damage to your minion or 1 damage, because you'll note it doesn't have the verb again. It doesn't say deal 1 damage. It's just replacing 3 damage with 1 damage as the like part of the text to explain why it works that way. To be less snarky and actually explain it to you. Is Scale better here than a Colossal? Usually, yeah. Let's see if we can hit a Scale first. Yeah, that's the Scale. Scale 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. Can't get a lot of Earthen Scales value, but I'm getting Naga Giants cheaper. I think I'll be alive. I think this is usually more reliable than a Colossal's. My instinct, whether right or wrong, we'll find out. Do we just make them hit this, I guess? No real reason to scale yet, like I said. Yeah, let's just wait. Onyxia Scale next turn is hopefully enough to clear up another board. I just have to worry about Mecha Shark burst damage at this stage. Oh, Evoker's really slow. Okay, yeah, I think Onyxia scale here is awesome then. We'll clear this board. We'll gain 9, which is a big deal. Doesn't enable the Giants yet. Oh, we just go scale Giants then. Yeah, it's better, right? It's better. I get 2 Giants at the end. And I still have an Onyxia in hand. 2 Giants is better than an Onyxia on board, basically, right? Is my logic. I think that's true. I still get to scale, so. Okay. Nice. Back to 19. Major board advantage. Onyxia in hand. Azshara also, frankly, is pretty good. I can start drawing cards off this now. We've got plenty of mana. Scale, dude, makes this deck feel really good at stabilizing. Really good. Yeah. Oh, they did get us. Oh, they did get a Mass Polymorph. Yeah, yep. They got a 7-mana spell. It's okay. We're going to build a Colossal. It's all good. I don't care. Colossal me, bro. Colossal me, bro. Nellie's good, too. Love Nellie, yeah. Don't think this ever changes, but Nellie's awesome. Dredge is actually a little more useful for me, right? I don't attack a lot, so. Okay, we're not getting like smite payoffs. We're getting like value cards. Destroy a beast? Like, do they have any beasts? Not really, right? Draw, choose one spell, and split it. That's pretty good for Nourish, actually. Okay. Let's wait on that. Might want to play the copyright. Get it over. I mean, might want to get it right now and get both. Okay, still a great board, honestly. We're back at 15 damage on board. Now, they have a lot more depth than I expected based on that initial mech start, but that might be why that initial mech start kind of faltered a little bit, because they're running, like, the big spell package to complement. That might have really stopped it. Oh, their Amalgam is a beast. That's a good point. Yeah, that's probably pretty reliably. I don't want to kill my own sheep for no reason. That's not really useful to me. All right, second Alex or second Miracle Growth? Probably another Miracle Growth, right? I need some cards. Trade in some sheep here. I don't know, sheep trades feel not awesome, but I guess I can go here and trade a couple sheep. That's good. Just thinking about board space being relevant soon, right? Okay. They might go for a Mass Poly to get on this Nelly, but that's not a big deal to me, really. We're setting up Brann Alex soon. Brann Alex is... Can I get I can get 2 more Alexes back in hand with the Zola, but is that ever good? You know, I don't know if that's actually any good. I'm not convinced that sounds great. Stop hitting face. That's like, I feel like one of the only ways they're gonna steal this game is if they hit face a lot. Oh, interesting. Do you ping this? So we have a lot of damage here. It's what, 12? Find an Alex here for lethal, I guess.
This must be the way.
No Alex, unfortunately. Maybe here? Still pretty good to clear that, I guess. No. Okay. Maybe here? My last chance? No. Let's just go Onyxia Earthen Scales then. Well, no, let's go Miracle Growth. No, that puts me in fatigue, actually, no. Take it back. Can't go Alex lethal here, right? It's 12. Plus 8 would only be 20, so Earthen Scales wouldn't even be enough. I just really don't want to play... Maybe I just take a Zola Nelly?
Ropes burning again.
I don't like that.
Good morning, my beautiful cow.
We're just gonna chill. I just don't want to overcommit. I know that Alex is a win condition soon, so get a little life back. We're gonna be fine. No overcommitting, because we definitely run like Mass Polymorph, right? So getting more Nellies right now just seems pointless. This is actually right. I know I did a lot of dance in there and stuff, but next turn I can actually guarantee an Alex and have enough money to mana to double Alex. Or no, I can't quite guarantee it, can I? It's gonna be 80% to hit Alex next turn. And still have the mana to do it. Oh, does this change anything? That allows me to guarantee the Alex, but does it let me always win? Okay, that has got to be a victory. Just has to be a victory. Onyxia will solve this problem. It was a weird game. I don't know, their deck just weird. But again, we definitely stabilized. Okay. This deck's really good at stabilizing, man. Guys, did you see this tweet I made earlier? I memed a little bit on Hearthstone. Which minion would you make a colossal? I wrote Blackwater Behemoth. Because it to me certainly feels like the least colossal of the colossal minions. That's for sure. Yeah, we'll keep a Nourish with Wild Growth, I think, right? I love Nourish. It's really good. Okay. Kelp Keeper is good if this is Murlocs, perhaps, yeah. You like Coin Growth? Honestly, maybe? Let me get the guidance so this comes out on 3. Probably depends on how aggressive this deck is. If it's a curse deck, I'll say no. If it's a Murloc deck, we'll probably have to coin a Wild Growth. If we can figure that out by then. Looks like a curse deck, okay.
Trust me.
So I still don't want to take too long in this matchup because obviously they will melt me with curses later. Could be one of those where I can kind of keep a full hand, maybe, but that's really hard to do while also winning the game. So that seems unlikely, I suppose.
Witness true strength.
Brann, Alex gives me like aggressive like combo outs, maybe. Wish you could Brann, Alex, Zola, Alex. That would be a sick turn, dude. If you can make Alex 1 mana, that'd be so cool. Hey, Piccioni, thanks for this Prime sub. Piccioni. Have you seen / tried Miracle Naga Mage? I had a list from Fury Hunter I was gonna play today, but honestly, I just hate that style of play so much. Like spamming infinite mana mage. Like it's like my least favorite thing to experience in Hearthstone as an opponent. I really don't want the deck to be good or certainly popular. I don't think it's gonna be as good as Mech Mage. It doesn't look like it so far. But I just couldn't bring myself to play it or popularize it, or, you know. Sometimes I'll play decks I don't like as a service to the, you know, knowledge base of my audience. Like, hey, here's this deck that's good. You should know about it. That one's a step too far. I can't do it with that one. That one takes things too far. I mean, Nourish I'd play here. Guff I would certainly play. You know what? Actually, Innervate I would play. I can get a Miracle Growth this turn. That's pretty good. It's not the biggest minion, of course, but it's enough, and I cycle a lot, so. Okay. Now, that said, you know, if you like Naga Miracle Mage, do your thing. I'm not judging. It's just, you know, for me, I couldn't do it. So yeah, I had a good list. It was queued up, and this morning I was like, nah, I just don't want to. If nothing else, I just wouldn't have fun doing it. We already did Burn Shaman, which wasn't super fun for me, but again, I think it's important. And it had a lot of cool new cards and stuff. So does Naga Miracle Mage for the record, but again, it's just not in my heart. Scales? Okay, we definitely want big scales this game. I just go now. It's like a lot. Could go with the Moonlit Guidance, but there's not that many things I'm playing off of it. Putting that to 5 seems relevant for their removal of their 6 mana spell removal, right? I think I go. Yeah. It's not the most healing, but it's not like we're rarely going to get more than 8, and like 9 and 10 is usually kind of our max output with like Naga Giants. So I think 8 and 9 is also fine, right? Like, it's not that bad. We basically lose 2 healing for potentially a 9/5 that survives, because he wants to play Abyssal Wave here, right? That's why you put the, or Tamsin, but probably not Tamsin because your hand is full. You want to play Abyssal Wave, but now if you play Abyssal Wave, you leave out a 9 attack minion, which of course you're really scared to do because you're scared you're dead, which I don't technically have the lethal right now, but it's still 9 attack that could connect face. So this might make them pivot to avoid taking 9, which could be disruptive. Otherwise, you know, maybe I get to put them at 4. This summons a 10/10. Might give me some Naga Giants. Can I find any lethal outs here? I don't have any direct damage, right? Somebody wanted to know if Wrath could go face or not. Just want to show them that it can. Deal 1 damage to a minion. Really, it's a good example here. I guess we just go big again in that case. Alex would be the best way to get a lethal later. If I do here, I will burn if I don't hit a 0 mana play. Naga Giants, I think, are 0 mana, right? Did not hit a Naga Giant. But I did make a 10/10. It's pretty hard to deal with. Hey, Indie Poo Dude, thanks for the Prime sub. Katie Page, no, that sounds like a good duels deck, yeah. Big spell, rogue, Reno stuff. Onyxia certainly will create some space here, right? That's not enough. It's not healing, so it's not enough. Okay, cool. I don't have Onyxia yet, guys, but Scale will also do that. Scale of Onyxia is what I meant to say. Scale of Onyxia, obviously. Duh. Cool. Isn't it crazy how one decision there, just putting that at 5 health, won the game? I love little things like that in Hearthstone when you can find those moments where, yeah, I'll put this at 5. I create a naturally high friction moment, right? Like they want to play a 6 mana card that deals 4, so I'm gonna put it at 5.